A portion of today's video is kindly sponsored by Green Chef. Well, hey friends, it's Natalie. So glad you stopped by to hang out with me today and for maybe the next couple of days as I get some stuff done around this place. I have some cleaning that I would like to accomplish. We're leaving on a road trip in a few days and I've got some prepping and planning and packing to do for that as well. So we'll see what I get to in this video. I'm glad you're here to keep me company as I work throughout my house. I hope this video keeps you company and gives you some encouragement and maybe some gentle motivation. If you have anything to do around your place, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it while you're watching it. That really helps my channel out a lot. And speaking of my channel, I actually have a bit of an update to share with you guys, some housekeeping, if you will, a little bit later on in this video. So be sure to stay tuned. My to-do list is kind of overwhelming me right now, if I'm being honest, and I just keep reminding myself, progress over perfection. I don't need to get it all done, and neither do you. So before we attempt to get some of it done, I want to thank Green Chef for sponsoring the next 2 minutes of today's video. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, life has been really crazy and busy lately, and that's why I'm so grateful to have Green Chef's meal kits delivered to our door each week. I love going on their website and picking out lunches and dinners as I plan out our weekly meals for our family. So if you didn't know it, Green Chef is actually a CCOF certified organic company, which means I can rest easy knowing there are so many options that fit our ideals, our dietary needs, and lifestyle. They have options for just about everyone, including keto and paleo, vegan, vegetarian, fast and fit, Mediterranean, and even gluten-free. We have some allergies and intolerances in our family, and it's been really easy to find the meals that work for us. Their ingredients, produce, and protein options are always very high quality and super fresh, and the sauces and spice blends and all of the ingredients in the boxes are pre-measured and pre-portioned out, cutting down on food waste and providing a well-balanced, delicious, and nutritious meal. Like this salmon with caper sauce dish we had the other night. Oh my goodness, this was so good. Weston and I actually tag teamed the prep on this one and had it on the table in 20 minutes flat. In fact, most of Green Chef's meals can be made in about 30 minutes or less, which means less time working in the kitchen and more time spent with family. And speaking of time with family, we actually have a trip planned here in the next couple of weeks, and I love how easy and convenient it was to go into my account on the Green Chef website and skip our delivery for the week that we're out of town. But I was able to resume it, so it's actually going to arrive the day we get back, and we'll have dinner ready to prep and easy to put on the table after a fun family vacation. If you'd like to check out Green Chef for yourself, then use the link in my description box to greenchef.com and be sure to use code Natalie60 at checkout, which gets you 60% off your first box plus free shipping. And thanks so much again to Green Chef for continuing to partner with me on my channel and to make it possible for me to continue to put out free content on YouTube. So let's get started in this bedroom. If you have anything to do around your house, why don't you get on up and we'll get started together.
Well, my friends don't care about everything as long as you got a story to bring. We'll take you along, take you along, take you along to some other places. We drive towards the other horizon, maybe to spend a couple hundred till we run out, till we run out, till we run out.
There is nothing like having a clean bedroom. It makes such a difference. I'll get to my bathroom later. I try to save the bathrooms and washing them down for the very end so that I can take the clothes off that I was cleaning in, or even take a shower sometimes. That kid's bathroom gets real nasty. So I'm saving that for the end. Right now, I need to get some laundry started. So if you have any laundry to do you need to pop something in the wash? Did you forget about the wash? Get on up, let's do it.
I said it would keep them all in there.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you very much. And next helpful thing would be to go brush your hair.
My friends think I'm a different kind, but there's nothing wrong with sharing my mind to everyone else. Everyone else, everyone else will think that it's weird, so maybe I might start keeping it clean and bear with the whole unusual feeling.
Now we're looking much better on the pantry side of things. I wanted to show you guys this. Look at this vintage wooden dry goods scoop that I found. I think this was an eBay purchase, or was it at the antique place that I can't remember where I got this from, but how cool is that? I grab from our dry goods buckets down here and refill the ones that are in my kitchen. And that system has been working out so well. Speaking of kitchen, it's time to start working in there. I will get back to the laundry. In fact, I need to start this wash. I need to start the dryer. I've got some pieces that I'm gonna pick out from this laundry that will be packed for our trip, but we still have a couple of hours left before I'm able to do that. So I'm gonna try to get some other stuff done, cleaning wise, tidying, decluttering wise around the house. Have you gotten up to start working yet? Are we working together yet? That's said with zero pressure, by the way. It's to motivate you, but if you just wanna sit and watch this video, more power to you. We need rest as well as work.
After all the conversations have died out, I'll play the music from the beginning, and then we all just see it again.
So watching this footage of the kids helping me clean up the kitchen, we do this almost every morning together, and it just put something on my heart that I wanted to share with those of you who are parents, grandparents, caregivers, and you're in that baby, toddler, even that preschool stage where things are just overwhelming, messes are being made as fast as you can clean them. I have so been there, and I just want to send you some encouragement that it does get easier. I was actually just talking with Weston about this the other night. Our kids in the stage they're in right now, so Haley just turned 6 right before this video goes live, and the boys turn 9 in August. Right now, they are making more messes and bigger messes than ever before, but their ability to clean up those messes is better than it's ever been. So it kind of cancels itself out, and not only are they cleaning up after themselves, but they're also contributing to just the general chores around the house, like unloading the dishwasher or sorting the laundry or, tidying up this and that. Do they do it perfectly? No. Do I do it perfectly? Heck no. Just read the comments of any video where I share cleaning, and you'll find all of the people who think I'm not doing it right. Which doesn't actually bother me. I'm just being silly. It's progress over perfection, right? And you know what? Even if my kids climb the countertops with their dirty feet in order to put the dishes away, at least the dishes were put away, right? All of that to say, it's definitely gotten easier, and I'm so grateful. Every stage has its joys and its struggles, but I'm really, right now in this stage with my kids, really enjoying the joys that have been brought into our life with their new development, and their growing and their maturing. And I actually find myself sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes looking forward to doing chores and tasks alongside my kids. We've had some of the best conversations. They give me random cuddles and hugs and kisses. We have spontaneous dance parties sometimes. It's really been such a fun turn into a new season with them. And I just wanted to encourage those of you who are in the trenches right now with your littles, it does get easier. And while there are things I miss about the baby and the toddler stage, I'm really enjoying the stage I'm in right now.
I just hope that I remember this, 'cause one day it is something I will miss.
Am I doing it right? Is this what the cleaning channels do? It is super satisfying. I love a clean sink. But I'm gonna admit this clean sink is kind of a Wizard of Oz situation. Don't pay any attention to what's going on behind the curtain. This room, you guys, is crazy. I have a bag there with, it's just Amazon boxes and recycling and packaging that I got from what I set up for the greenhouse. There's all sorts of stuff that just needs to be taken care of in here. I'm gonna show you what's going on in the greenhouse because we have some progress. But first, we tidy.
Come and say the word.
For this side room, the school room specifically, being able to walk through it without tripping over something is sort of the guiding standard for me for cleaning it up. Looking much better in here. Do you guys want to see the seedlings? Look at the zucchini. Oh my goodness. These are definitely like the chonkiest of any of my sprouts. The sunflowers were the first to sprout. That was very exciting, and that was only after 2 days, way quicker than I was expecting. We've got some beets sprouting, nothing from the cilantro or the cucumbers yet, but all 3 of my tomato varieties have sprouted, nothing from any of the peppers, and all 6 of my pots for the mammoth melting snow peas have sprouted as well. So the lights have been turned on. I got a gentle little fan going on in here to keep the air circulating and to kind of strengthen the root system and the stalks of these different plants. But so far, so good. If you guys missed last week's video, then you'll want to go see that if you're interested in how I set all of this up for the indoor greenhouse. This is the first time I have ever started plants from seeds. Typically, I'll get them from the nursery. I've gotten them from my mom before, and she was very, very helpful. She actually shared several tips in last week's video. So if gardening content is your thing, then you'll probably enjoy last week's video and maybe even the one from the week before. So I'm gonna button that up there. Those things are growing way faster, sprouting way sooner than I expected them to. I expected to see green when we got home from our trip this weekend. When we get home, I'll probably have a mini jungle growing. Oh my gosh. It's looking and feeling so much better in here. Under control. Under control in the kitchen. I need to work on the dining room a little bit. I'll have the kids help me with that because it's mostly just their stuff. But before I do, let's take a little thrift haul break. It's just a couple of things I picked up at an antique store the other day. And I had this bag in the schoolroom, so if I'm gonna go through it anyway, I might as well show you guys. First things first, can one have enough brown-toned, handmade vintage pottery in their life? Is there a limit to this? I'm sure the minimalist police in my comments definitely have an idea of what that number should be for me in my own home, but that limit does not exist for me. How gorgeous is this? It's made in England by Pearsons of Chesterfield. It's a 1 pint little pitcher. How cute is that? It could be used as a pitcher or a vase or, you know, whatever you would use a little vintage handmade brown tone ceramic jar. Let's see. This is what actually brought me into the store. What? Look at how cute this is. I can envision like a vase on top of this or a little plant stand, maybe even like some desserts. I don't know that it's food safe, but it is super, super pretty and cute. And I just love this kind of yellowy, muted yellow color. And last but not least, one more thing. Look at this little bird. There were actually a couple there and I probably should have gotten both. These were like, I think they were $7 each. Handmade, hand-painted in Mexico. Swan-looking animal and flora and fauna. How sweet is that? So there's my little 3-piece vintage thrifted haul. And now it's on to more cleaning. And into the dining room we go. These tulips that I put there last week are looking pretty sad, so I need to clear those out of there, replace it with something. I had these really pretty Gerber daisies that a friend gave me weeks ago, and they are outlasting many different flowers that I've had, so I think they're going back on the table. I'm just gonna give everything a good once over. And into the living room we go. While the kids and I work on tackling this crazy mess, oh my gosh, it's worse than I thought. I'm gonna chat with you guys a little bit about the next development in the Bennett couch saga. So if you follow me over on Instagram, you may have seen a quick update follow-up review that I did of our Ikea couch. Now, you may remember when we first got this, I was really excited about it. It was definitely the more budget-friendly option, and we thought that we had found something that would really work for us, especially with being able to store things in the seats. But honestly, we've had it for just about 5 months, and at about the 2-month mark, things really started to just wear down. The cushions, the pillows, the padding in like the arms of the couch, everything is just breaking down and becoming uncomfortable, not to mention the fact that it's almost impossible to keep clean. And not just because it's a light color, but the fabric on the couch itself is just a dirt and grime magnet. It's advertised as being really family friendly and can take wear and tear. We've tried spot cleaning as well as throwing pieces directly into the washing machine and following all the directions, and man, this thing will not come clean. Some of the pieces that we Scotch guarded versus the ones that we didn't, there's like no difference at all. They're all dirty, they're all grimy. And we have babied this thing. We don't eat on it, we don't have dirty clothing or shoes on it. Hardware and hinges for the chaise storage portions are getting warped and difficult to open and close. The Velcro that holds some of the cover pieces on is really wearing down and not really sticking anymore. It's just been one disappointment and frustration after another, and we've only had it for a few months. It's just so frustrating. So the update in this Bennett couch saga, which has literally been a quest that has spanned years, that since I shared with you that update over on Instagram, since then, a brand of couch that I reached out to months ago, like back in the summertime last year, finally got back to me, and they want to work with me on my channel on a house to home episode where we do like a living room remodel refresh, which is something that we are already planning. They're going to gift us a portion of what it would take to purchase literally our dream couch. I am so blown away and so extremely grateful. Weston and I are so excited about this. And no, we're not returning the Ikea couch just because something is being sent to us. We are paying for part of this new couch that we're getting. We are going to try to get our money back for this. If we can't, we can donate it to a family in need, or we can donate to the youth ministry at our church. They have like a lounge, like a room that they have at the church that could use a refresh of the furniture. So it's all gonna work out. It is so cool. I'm so grateful, and I'm grateful to you guys because we get opportunities like this because you choose to stay here in my cozy little corner of the internet, and I'm just so grateful. I do have some calls to make and some stuff to figure out. I don't know when everything is going to be delivered, but I do know that video is slated to go out in June-ish, I think, so stay tuned. But I just wanted to share that update with you guys because it's so cool. I have the best subscribers. You guys are always genuinely happy for us when fun things happen, and it's nice to be able to share that sort of thing with you. So I'm gonna keep sorting stuff out. I have laundry baskets in front of me that I throw the sorted clothing into, and then each person takes their stuff to their bedroom, but I have an additional laundry basket over here on the side that I'm putting stuff that I know I want to pack for the trip. Gorgeous dress. Is that your third dress of the day? You've changed a lot today. That's very beautiful. Zip, zip, zip. Oh, beautiful. Can you spin around? Oh, lovely. Okay, well, Haley's gonna dance for me a little bit, and I'm gonna finish sorting out this laundry.
No matter where I go, your love is with me. I climbed the highest height and you were there. Why should I be afraid? You go before me. You've seen my darkest night and you weren't scared. 'Cause you know
That's done, and it actually took quicker than I expected. So I guess we're doing the bathrooms today. Let's go.
you never flinch and you never change. Your spirit goes before me as you light my way. Wherever I go, I know you go there with me. You meet me on the mountain and you find me in the valley. Wherever I go, I know you go there with me. I love you in the breakthrough and I trust you in the mystery. 'Cause you are wherever I go. You are
bathrooms are clean, and I feel the opposite. So I'm gonna hop into our shower and scrub that down while I scrub me down, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello, hello. It's the next day. We're loaded up in the van because we have a couple of errands to run. I have some Amazon returns to drop off at the UPS store, a Target run to do. We gotta get the oil changed, maybe go through a car wash and do some vacuuming in here. Then when we come home, I have plenty of work to do at home before we leave on our trip tomorrow. So, guys ready to go get some stuff done? Yeah!
No matter where I go, your love is with me. I hid my heart away, but you were there. Why should I be ashamed if you are for me? Within my worst mistake, you still care.
We got the oil changed, and I was planning on getting a car wash and like vacuuming everything out, but for the oil change complimentary, they washed the outside of the car. They didn't vacuum inside. It's not ready to be vacuumed because we've got stuff in it. But Weston said that he would take care of that when he gets home tonight. Errands are done. We're actually at our last stop. I'm just filling up the gas tank so that when we leave early tomorrow morning, we don't have to do that. Home again. And what are we gonna do, guys? Clean up. We're cleaning all the garbage up. And we're taking stuff that's not garbage in the house. And guess who lost her very first tooth? Just a few days before she turned 6. She's definitely the youngest of my kids to lose a tooth. How old were you boys?
6.
You were 6.
A little older, I think.
Yeah, you were like 6.5, right? Yeah. Do any of you want to guess how old I was when I lost my first tooth?
8.
Yeah.
8.
Yeah. You didn't even give them a chance to guess.
Me?
I was 8, almost 9. Definitely a late bloomer with my teeth. Unlike this chica. What did the tooth fairy bring you?
Calico critter.
Cute calico critters. Okay, I'm stalling. Now it's time to clean up this van. Looking much better in here. Guess who found his glasses? Liam. Now he can clearly see the redwoods when we get there.
Bye-bye. Yeah!
The van is ready for some heavy-duty vacuuming thanks to Weston. That's his speciality. And mine is making lists and checking them off and packing things. So that's what I'm going to work on now. So I have everything packed up for me and the kids. Weston does his own packing like 2 minutes before we're about to walk out the door. That works for him. That sort of packing does not work for me. So I have just a few outfit options. We're gonna be doing a lot of like hiking and outdoorsy stuff. So I don't really have anything fancy. This is a very laid back sort of casual vacation for us. So I have a few options in there for myself. And then this, like, show me the life hack. This has been a game changer. Putting kids' clothing into a tote. This does have a lid that goes on it. This is so much easier to handle in like a hotel or a vacation home than bags for them are. We can see everything in front of us. It's clear so that we can see like, oh, there's where the underwear is. And this is all 3 kids' clothing for the next 4.5 days. And their bag with toothbrush and toothpaste, their sound machine, stuff like that will go into here as well. And then when I pack for our vacation, I also pack our travel outfits. This makes it so much easier to get out the door And I actually factor these pieces into the full collection. That way I'm not actually packing too much in here because they have clothing that they can wear. We have a washer and dryer at our vacation home, so we can launder anything if we need to. So that's what I've got for us. I do have a couple of toiletries left to pack, as well as my electronics. I am planning on getting some footage from the trip. I don't think it's gonna be a full-blown vlog. I might use it as B-roll in another video later on. I might upload it to a different platform, or we might just use it as a family just to look back on the footage of our fun trip. But there is some electronics and stuff, cameras. I want to bring our drone, so I still have yet to pack up all of that. I do have a basket that I've put together for the van. Let me show you that. So I have this little just Target basket that I've had forever. I like to do it this way. It's nice and hard-sided, easy to get in and out of, way better in my opinion than like a tote bag or a book bag. And I just have some sunglasses for the boys, a kite if we stop at like a rest stop or something. We've got these LCD little doodle screens, and then I got a couple of books for them, like a coffee table book, and it has different facts and pictures and history and all sorts of fun stuff. My kids love books like that. And then I also got this little activity book for them. We have a 10-hour drive ahead of us, so I thought it would be fun to give them some material like that, but I'm not relying just on books and non-electronic stuff for entertainment. We're also going to bring the tablets that we have. I'm gonna load up a couple of movies on my iPad and play that for them. We don't have a DVD player in the van, but we can rig something up and make it work. I'm also going to add probably some granola bars and snacks and stuff to this basket, but that's what I have so far. So something else that I'm going to be packing, I'm gonna work on it tonight after the kids go to bed, are some stuff for Haley's birthday. Her birthday is on the 23rd. That's Sunday. We're going to be in California for her birthday, and I have a couple of presents. We're not going to give her all of her birthday presents while we're gone. We're going to come home and open some presents, but I will have a few of them with us. Pre-wrap those and probably stick them in like a black garbage bag and just kind of hide them in the trunk. We'll see how this goes. I've never actually brought birthday presents with me on a trip. And then I also picked up some decor, just a couple of really simple things, a pre-made birthday banner, some balloons. I think I got some paper plates to like have breakfast on or dessert on or something while we're there in the vacation home. Everything is finally coming together. I didn't make it all the way through my to-do list, but that is okay. Not everything needs to get done. At least almost everything is packed, and I am so looking forward to this trip. I honestly prefer road trips to flying anywhere. It's just nice to be able to spend that quality time with our family. We could really use some relaxation and some fun. It's been quite the month, quite the year, and I'm just hoping and praying that this will be a nice little trip full of good memories for our family. So I think everything here is pretty much done, and that's all I have to share with you, except I do want to give you guys a bit of an update for my channel. We need to talk. I'm going to be changing up the upload schedule on my channel for the first time literally ever. I have posted weekly videos, and for a season there I was posting a couple of videos a week, thanks so much to the children back years ago who used to actually nap. But life changes and seasons of life change, and like I was saying earlier in this video, there are joys and struggles to each new season of motherhood. And in this season of motherhood, which is my top priority in my life, I have found that my kids need me and my time more than ever, especially as I've been going through some health struggles and lose a lot of hours in my week to dealing with that. I am full-time homeschooling 3 kids. We have some special needs situations that we deal with that's all I'll share about that, just to respect their privacy, but it's definitely a factor and something that I deal with in my life. And so I'm needing to take not even a step back. It's not even a full step back. Let's call it a half step back. And I'm going to be, for the first week of every month, taking a break from uploading a video. I just so happened to start this in April unexpectedly. We necessarily took a step back with dealing with loss in our family, and we were there for the people who needed us the most. But I'm going to be implementing this schedule moving forward. I don't know how long this is going to be. Maybe it's just for the summertime. Maybe I'll scale back even more when we get back into the school season, or maybe I'll add that upload back to my schedule. I don't know. I'm taking it one season at a time, which I believe is a very smart thing to do. It's good to add some margin into your life. For the month of May, there's actually 5 Tuesdays, so you're still gonna get 4 uploads in the month of May, but I will be taking that first week off, which is the week after this video goes up. So that's why I'm sharing about it in this video. I just wanted to give you a little heads up. No new video on YouTube next week, but whenever I take a little break from YouTube, you definitely see me more over on my blog, over on Instagram, and I have other things that I've been working on behind the scenes. Just even considering this has already added so much peace into my life. And yeah, there are implications to not uploading as much, but I trust the Lord to provide. But honestly, you cannot put a price on mental health or time intentionally spent with family, and that's exactly what I plan to do with the extra time that I have from just taking one upload off per month. And I just want to thank you in advance for understanding, because I know you will, because you encouraged it, and I just appreciate that so much. Like I said earlier, I have the best subscribers ever, and I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, whether you were on my channel back over 9 years ago or you're just a recent subscriber. Thank you so much for being here. And thanks so much for hanging out with me today while I got some stuff done around my house. It was so nice to be able to work with a friend. I hope I provided some gentle motivation and some companionship and encouragement for you throughout this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. I just have a couple of more things to do before we can hit the road, and I am so looking forward to this break. Thank you all so much for spending a little part of your day here with me on my channel, and I'll catch you later. Catch you in 2 weeks.